Hi Sagittarius, it's Jenny Fitterer here, and I'm here with your January Tarotscope. So I have a single card for the month of January. The first 2/3 of January is Capricorn season, and then towards the end of the month we will be moving into Aquarius season. So the card that I have for you and for me, Sagittarius, is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 of Coins reversed. So this is the way that it looks the right way up. So there's actually kind of a lot going on here. Kind of in the middle, sorry, a little burp there. Kind of in the middle, we have this painter, and looks like he's painting something, and there's this kind of nude model behind him. Below, there's some kind of fruit and almost like a tree here. There's more tree branches up here, this big kind of portrait going on. And then down here, we've got this not super well-defined little tin soldier kind of dude with a staff there. All of these coins up in there, so it's kind of quite busy, and then it came out upside down like that, okay? So we're going to see what the 8 of Coins has for us this month. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. 8 of Coins. Mastery. It is a paradox that you have to rise above yourself to find yourself. This is represented by the great variety of figures on the card, as well as the fruit and the tree at the bottom, and by the ancestral portrait above. In a certain sense, this card, which is full of frames, is all about going out of the ordinary and breaking free. The small hiker at the bottom left hints at something extraordinary that lies beyond the current framework. Your contribution to a great task is called for now. Review your personal responsibilities and necessities. Your current questions will help you to find your calling and to create a framework in which you will get the best results with the means you currently have at your disposal. Do not wear yourself out with tasks set by others. Find the purpose that only you can fulfill. Like every human being, you too possess special talents that will make your own life happy and the world more humane and a better place to live in. There are typical talents and tasks that await you, and you only. If you focus on them, you will be able to banish all gurus and masters, for it is you who will gain mastery of your life. Create many results that are uniquely yours with your signature and style, and through which you can express yourself. In this manner, you will create a sort of healthy luxury, an abundance of well-being, accomplished ideas, and fulfilled desires. Practical advice. Reflect on your experiences. The clearer your assets and handicaps become, the easier it will be for you to discover your true purpose in life. Focusing on this will prove to be the basis and the secret of your mastery. Okay, Sagittarius, this is sounding positive for us, but it's also, so yes, there's the kind of clear thing, the mastery, you being the master of your own life, which really means that though others may be masters in theirs and also may be masters in things that you wish to emulate and achieve, they're still only the master of their expression of it, and they can never be more than a little bit of guidance or advice or a vision for you. So you're the one who's going to be the master of your life because you're the only one who's living it. So the sense of mastery is really kind of encouraging. That is, don't overly rely on kind of watching others and hoping that they're going to help you do what you want if you aren't also taking that task. And also own the fact that other people are going to have opinions about what you should be doing, and you may listen to their opinions, but ultimately you're the one who gets to choose. You are the master of your own life. And the mastery doesn't come easy, though. It's not just like, F you, I don't have to listen to you, I'm the master. Mastery means that you have worked hard and you have failed a lot in order to learn enough to have mastery. So it is the actually, I thank you, I'm good to not listen to what you have to say, because my experience, my failures, my triumphs have formed me and the life that I want, and I can lean on that. I can lean on my experiences and my to really feel comfortable in your mastery. So that's kind of one element of this card. The other element that's very grounded in the astrology of this month, because we're in Capricorn season, and Capricorn is very much about making the foundation for our goals. We often think about Capricorn as working hard, manifesting, getting to the top, but that all starts with the roots. Capricorn is very much, it's like the root of the tree where we need stability, and also the place to bring up and absorb nutrition that gives us the energy that we need to build things. So Capricorn is not about launching forward on your goals immediately. It's about building that steady foundation from which you can work from. The ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, and Saturn is all about discipline and structure. So it's the structure and the discipline that causes you to channel your energy towards that which you want. So that often can look, discipline. It's not like you just go do whatever you want. It's you focus on the goal and you maybe take out some things that might distract. But what we can think of as another word for that is a framework, is we're trying to build a framework that supports what you're building. It's not, we don't think of discipline and structure as a box to hold you down and keep you small. It's a scaffolding. It's a framework of non-negotiable like stability with which you can build on. Capricorn in the body is the ruler of your bones, which is that non-negotiable support and structure, which is required for you to have any sort of mobility to move forward with the rest of your life. It's not that your bones are restricting, you need them, so you're not a bag of jello. So we do need discipline, we need structure and a framework in order to be effective with our mastery. So this card is talking about a framework, this idea, yes, these frames that is going to be a part of building on. But then there's also this sense of bursting out of the frames, that it's not just being kind of stuck in it. We're talking about wanting to be breaking free, and that really sits well with Aquarius, the season of Aquarius that comes towards the end of the month. Aquarius is all about, here's the box and I am breaking free. I am going to be beyond that. I'm going to go to the next level. I'm not just going to go A to B, B to C. I'm going from A to Z right here, right now. So it's kind of this interesting thing where that doesn't mean that the work of Capricorn wasn't useful, that we build this framework in this box only to destroy it and jump out. Aquarius breaking out of the box is not Aquarius destroying the box. Aquarius is understanding that there is a world beyond the structure. There is a world beyond this solidity. There's a world beyond the framework, but the framework's still important. The framework is that launch pad, or this defining part, and Aquarius just makes sure that we don't think that our life gets stuck into this framework. No matter what framework you're building, our bones are not the end of us. There's still more to us. And so if we just get stuck in the framework, we need the framework, but it can't be the be all end all. And what can often happen is we build a framework within what we understand, what we feel safe. Our foundation should really be built in safety. We shouldn't be going to the far edges of our comfort zone and building a foundation there. Like, no, build the foundation in your home, your community, where you feel safe with your skill set, and then you can leap out of the box, kind of discover there's a whole new world out here, and that might be now what you build to. So because you can only build in what you know, but you have to go out of the box to what you don't know, and then you can look back and maybe say, let's all come here. Let's slowly build us up from here. Or, okay, I've kind of scouted out what's out here. I had the courage to go where I haven't gone before, maybe where others haven't too. Now you all can come with me. Now we can actually build the structure in this direction. And then that framework, that stability, that's where we had our nutrition from. Remember those roots, they're not just stability of movement, but that's where we draw up nutrition. And so those kinds of Aquarian leaps and forays out into the wild space of the unknown can be really fun, can also be really addictive, can also be really short-lived, because that's not where the nutrition is. That's where the inspiration is. So you need both. You need that inspiration and then the fuel, so that we can continue to be inspired, and then we can continue to gather our resources, and they work together. So that's sort of what this card is really reflecting on, is that importance as we move through the season. All of the zodiacs, they build on kind of the lessons of what the season before was. It's not like a canceling of, we're done with that. So Aquarius builds off of Capricorn in a really, really great way. So that's kind of what we're seeing with the astrology here and with this particular card. So and even this last little bit in the card says, reflect on your experiences, and then the clearer your assets and handicaps become, the easier it is for you to discover your true purpose in life. So reflection is a great time for this time of year. If you follow the calendar where January is the beginning of the year, it's a great time for reflection as well. But we also astrologically do have a few retrogrades still happening, the Mars retrograde and Mercury retrograde for the first kind of chunk of January. So retrogrades are really a good time for reflection. And actually, if you do want a little bit of extra support to understand how those retrogrades are affecting you, the Capricorn Pay What You Can season forecast is up and available on my YouTube channel. Has a bit more information on those transits, which will be really beneficial to kind of add to this reading. So do check that out. Again, Pay What You Can. Appreciate all those donations. So that's going to, that really reflecting on where you're at. Reflecting is part of this building that foundation, getting that nutrition, feeling that structure of what we want, that framework. Really, our sense of mastery feels really at home in Capricorn, because Capricorn wants to be the master. They're working very, very hard in order to achieve mastery. And then once they've hit mastery, they can go even beyond that to the next ultimate stage, which is going out beyond beyond the box, to have that new inspiration, that new vision of what is possible, so that eventually we can build towards making that a reality. So that's what's up for you this month, Sagittarius. Sounds super exciting. Best of luck to you, and I will see you next month. Take care.